How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is the final episode of Cyberpunk 2077, and in today's episode, like I just said, final episode. It's fucking weird to say that after so many fucking episodes. 4 months of recording this Let's Play. Every day. This episode would have come out yesterday if I didn't fucked up once and I forgot to upload an episode.
What did you make of me?
Yeah, as you may tell... Oh, she got a scar. As you may tell, we picked the Aldecaldo's ending. We defeated Atom Smasher, we set Alt, take Johnny's body, and live forever in the cyberspace behind the black wall. We destroyed Mikoshi, killed Atom Smasher, Sol died in the process, Bobby and the other guy died too.
Forget it all, tanning our backsides in the Arizona
Who knows
sun.
if Mitch died? We're not sure about that.
Need a bit of both.
But me and Panama are alive. I have 6 months to live.
Look at the city.
At least that's what Alt said.
Somewhere in there, those bastards from OrosZ are wondering how they lost everything.
Yeah, they
They'll
lost
figure
everything
it out
though?
one day. But we'll be long gone.
With there on our tails?
They'll never find us. Promise you that.
I know. Perhaps that's why I need a good long look. One day this view will be a happy memory.
About to turn on your heel, never to see the city again.
One day I'll reminisce on the Let's Play of this game. I wonder if one day this game will be like when like all the DLCs to it perhaps come out, like all the patches come out, this game will be fixed. Maybe I'll replay it on a PS5.
It's just not there. What I'm looking for.
Nah, the city sucks. I wouldn't even want to live there.
Doubt it. Maybe that's not so bad. If Night City taught me anything,
I'm not too keen on replaying video games that I already made Let's Plays on unless they really sucked. And this Let's Play was pretty good. I did a lot of shit. I shown you a lot of missions. Only thing I missed was really the Scorpion funeral. That's what I'm really bummed out about not showing you.
As soon as we arrive down south, we'll go to my contacts. We'll fix whatever needs fixing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about a thing. Come on.
Now, during credits, I want to tell you something that I think is important to my character that I'm playing as.
Sure. But V?
Even though everybody in this game refers to me as V,
one last time.
I'd like to think that throughout this adventure, throughout this whole game, I played as a character going by Jimmy Bob, which is my OC, right? I made him look like that. Yeah, I'll explain you later when we won't fucking have dialogue and important shit going on. What I like this character to be. So this episode will probably not be as exciting as the last episode with the Atom Smasher fight, all the death, important choices we made. This is kind of the epilogue, where all we do is really just drive out of the city. I think he killed her, but
I've heard enough.
He killed her and claimed that she died in the process of that explosion. Because why would she be there? She tried to help me, but I obviously didn't trust her. Because she wanted me to kill her brother.
Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait.
See, this is my point. Maybe in like 10 years or something, when this game actually is good, and I'll still be doing Let's Plays, I'll come back to this game and make some different choices, you know? I'll play through its DLCs, perhaps. I'll play through the base game again with a different character. Me and Jackie.
Arasaka. Deja vu.
Did I say something wrong?
Just reminded me of Jackie and the Arasaka job. Think you know how that ended.
I'm sorry, V.
Come on. You had nothing to do with that. And anyway, things will be different now. Gotta be.
And that fucking memory of that job we did for Arasaka with Jackie seems like a distant fucking memory. That was December or something. Now it's fucking March. Holy shit.
There's one thing I will miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
Do you know that
You'll understand
pierogi
once you've ridden
is a
with us for a
plural,
while.
so you don't have to add an S. You don't have to add an S at the end. You just say pierogi when you want to say that.
Wonder
I
if
know
I'll
how
miss
to
Night
make them,
City,
so don't
too.
worry.
You will miss the night city.
Grandma
you
taught me
imagined was
once.
there. The city of endless potential.
Really good. I only like the ones
Endless
with cheese.
possibilities.
You can make them with
The
fucking.
city
Why is
that
sound
doesn't
fucking
lie.
up? What is going on?
We'll handle it together.
You can make them with
Even
cabbage,
memories,
meat,
Nancy.
even like berries. But I'm only a fan of the ones with cheese. All the other ones are kind of lame. The meat ones, my dad really likes them. My dad likes the opposite. He likes the meat ones. He doesn't like the cheese. I don't like the meat ones. I like the cheese ones. The berry ones are kind of too sweet for being wrapped in
Girl, are you running from Night City or going
and
to your
dull like
granny's
that.
for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Look, guys, it's Mitch.
Mitch, hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, Chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you all I'd be fine, didn't I?
He got damaged
Come
or
on,
something?
Mitch.
What
You
happened
weren't
to him?
nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in panzers back in the war.
Did save every one of our asses, though.
And maybe I should have joined the army in this game.
Or Teddy. Or Bobby. Or Scorpion. They
Come on,
would have kicked your
Scorpion.
ass out of whack after that move with the Panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, Pan Am, I know.
Gave us all a chance at a new
Mitch, what the
start.
fuck?
Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V.
Just ranking random cards. Ah, the fucking
I
jazz
can smell
station.
the ozone, even through the air
I haven't
conditioning.
listened to the jazz in a
It's
long
that
time.
storm getting close.
Yeah, the one Stanley talked about. It's over there. You can see the clouds. Pretty weird. The bush growing in the concrete. Pretty cool. Shit loading in. I wonder if this episode will be long just because of the credits. That's usually the case with final episodes in my Let's Plays. They're getting pretty long
Okay,
because the credits are
right.
usually long.
It's high time.
And for a big budget game like this, the credits are probably fucking insanely long. You know what I think? My Fallout 4 Let's Play is pretty old. And I could have replayed that game and made different choices,
Hey.
except now I don't remember
Hey,
what choices I
let's
made
get the
while I was
fuck
playing the
outta
game.
here, shall we?
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
I remember that
Everything's
Dance
almost
was
set.
killed, and I was
So you
really
found it?
fucking fucked up
Where we thought
about
it
that.
would
I
be?
didn't know
All
he
plans
can,
laid and
he
in
can even
place.
die.
They
You don't
are
look
indeed.
different, at least I was
Come
hoping
see
for
us
you
when
to
you're
wear
done.
something
We'll
different.
talk about the who, what, and how.
Like, I'm wearing a different outfit. Shame I didn't get to test out all the guns they had. Look, it's Cassidy!
See the child. He is pale and thin.
I'm not pale or thin.
Me, let me be thoroughly honest with you.
Okay.
You look like shit. Do the great outdoors truly serve you so poorly?
No.
Can always count on getting complimented when you're around. Seems the great outdoors and fresh air have done you a lot of good, old man. Kept you spry.
It's not the air. It's just been one conviction. It lets me fall asleep like a babe come nightfall and wake up with a clean conscience with the dawn.
Got a feeling I'm about to learn it.
We
Cassidy's so
nomads
cool.
choose who to make our family. And choice forges strong bonds and a higher duty that stands solid as an old oak. It doesn't matter what happens, what will happen. Within this family, nobody turns their back on you. You understand?
I do. Believe I
See,
always
my
did.
character being this, like,
Now you had better
futuristic redneck,
We've
I
got a
felt like
border to
all the
cross.
Caldos are a
Storm
perfect
to
choice
run
for
from.
him. All this
leave.
legendary.
Hell of a lot for one day.
Wait, was this supposed to be here? Is this an endgame item? I don't know, I don't really want to put this on since I kinda like my outfit.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We
We
got
won't
another
take
plan?
any
What am I,
official crossing.
Dutch?
I think you know that, right?
I've
So there's
got
this
a
old
plan.
smuggling tunnel. Forgotten. We'll aim
Kinda
to
did
use
a
that
Joker impression
near
there.
the wall.
Wait. Are we talking about one of those famous Aldecaldo tunnels?
Mm-hmm. One of the oldest ones, this one too. They dug through right after the First War.
Aldecaldo stopped using it years ago. We got tipped off that Night Corp had found it and started monitoring the area.
You scan it? You sure the tunnel's even open? Hasn't caved in anywhere?
It's open along its entire course. And all it needs is to stay open for us this last time. Then it can collapse. We won't be needing it anymore.
Shit. Alright.
Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
I hope one thing. I hope you weren't too disappointed in me not picking these optional dialogue choices.
We call the shots,
I always do when I play on my own, but for a Let's Play I feel like it would have made it like super long.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Well,
I got a
time to
family
move
now.
Before that storm
Got a
finds
place
us.
to belong. This shit was like real life. Oh, we're gonna get to drive the tank one more time. Oh, my cars are gone. I didn't even get to like drive around my bikes. Ah, fuck. I wish this game was like 10 more episodes long. Or not. I don't know.
Ready. After you,
Maybe. I kind of both do feel like
we
I
all
want
set?
this game to keep to keep going, but I
Jack,
also don't
let's get
want
the hell outta
want
here.
this game to keep going.
You got it.
It's a weird mixed bag. Conflicting
This is your
feelings
big
about it.
beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad, behind the proverbial wheel. Mostly go straight, go around the bigger holes, and don't lose the rest. Got it?
Music kicks in.
I will deal
How
with
does
it.
Witcher end?
The mix will go straight to the cylinders.
It ends with this big
I
fight
don't think it
with
just
the
right, man.
Wild
It
Hunt.
could blow us to bits.
Nah,
That's
Witcher
best
ending was
to
also
avoid it.
pretty cool.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The border wall. It wasn't here when I was little. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different up north.
We began the game as a
Right fucking
kicked
freak
out
way.
nomad of the Backers clan
Yeah, I
because the
think I know what
Backers,
comes next.
whatever the fuck
Once you
happened
wound
to
up
them,
on
to
the
be
other
honest, I
side,
don't even know.
nothing changed. You thought Night City was
And now we're
easy.
ending the game as a
Everything
nomad,
changed there.
part of the Aldecaldos
Yes.
clan.
And you know the tail's end, too.
And you might think like, oh well, the ending
Right.
of the V's story is that he probably fucking dies.
No.
Or it's more like
The
left
same
up
place
in the
on
air whether he
side,
dies
same
or not.
space, but you were different.
You know, did they found a way to heal him?
All in all,
Or
you're
did
right.
he die peacefully among his friends and
Like the rest
family?
of these clowns.
So even if he died, at least it wouldn't be like a horrible death. It's probably a nice thing for him since he was a
Ready?
gangster from Night City.
Then hit it. Home stretch. Full speed ahead.
Yeah, but I don't have a nitro or anything. Just gotta keep driving like I did.
They've launched a drone.
This is not a good weather for having a convertible.
Carol, Cassidy, get moving.
I'm heading west and activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kids.
See you on the other side.
Can't see anything because of this fucking nuclear sun. And some weird glitches. Are these glitches or is like some... I'm actually driving through like some textures.
Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say.
I'll miss Johnny, that's for sure. Was certainly one hell of a person to be hanging out with. You think the next Cyberpunk game is gonna introduce like...
Start her up.
Oh, now Morgan Blackhand
Let's ride.
is the character you hang out with. Except Morgan Blackhand's still alive, so I don't think he will be a ghost in your head. He might just be like a reoccurring
Exactly what you
character that you actually
need.
hang
A new
out with.
beginning.
Don't slow down, Pan Am.
Thank God
Not
they made the
yet.
tunnel wide enough for a tank to fit through. Or this tunnel is way more fucking agile than I give it credit for. Who do you think could play Morgan Blackhand if they were to actually cast a celebrity to play Morgan Blackhand just like Keanu Reeves playing Johnny? Gotta say, Johnny's certainly one of the cooler Keanu Reeves characters, in my opinion. Also, here's probably the only cutscene where you get to see your character from like a third-person perspective. See, it's fucking Jimmy Bob hanging out, taking a breath of fresh air. I mean, I'm glad I did not make my character look like an idiot. And I actually made him look pretty cool. Ah, such a good thumbnail, holy shit. Oh, what is going on? Please don't ruin the fucking such a cool scene with glitches. That stupid necklace I have. That necklace would have been cool if I actually could wear it the whole game. It would have made sense, like, oh, I finally took it off. Like, I don't need this necklace as a shitty reminder of my past. I'm throwing it away. But I didn't have the necklace on my neck. I just like had it in my pockets this whole time. Why wasn't there more cutscenes like this in this game? If my character is perfectly animated and doesn't look fucked up or anything. I know I'm wearing glasses, but if I wasn't, then you could see that my character actually is very expressive and looks pretty cool. Yeah, I should have not fucking put these glasses on. So they look into the distance. What could life bring next for good old GZB? Fuck, Jimmy Bob, not GZB's my other character. Well, I'll tell you what.
It's perfect. All great, Pan Am.
Man, it's fucking weird
We're going
now.
home.
Entire game, you fucking go through it in first person. Every cutscene's in third person. Every interaction. And now all of a sudden I saw Jimmy Bob speak in a third person? That's fucking weird. Credits roll. Man, I feel empty inside. Yeah, so they, you know, their plan is that Jimmy Bob V, whatever, he's gonna die in like 6 months. So they're gonna try to find a way for him to live. May I remind you, Jimmy Bob has these extensions that allow him to freeze time while he gets in danger, because that's what I used in the game, right? And he's a nomad, part of all the Caldos. He's like a redneck cowboy kind of guy, right? Now, in my The Outer Worlds Let's Play, I play as the same character. It's also Jimmy Bob. He looks the same, has a different haircut because he didn't hit a mullet in that game, so he just has long hair.
How's life out there in the desert? Getting some sun, some fresh
And the
air
game
in those lungs?
begins.
Don't forget to get yourself a checkup every once in a while. Any dust or dirt gets under that insulation, you're done. Of course, decent ripper is harder to find out there than a 4-star hotel. So actually,
Lots of
I'd
Polish
like you to
names.
stop by when you're back in the city, huh? Think I could swing a little discount for an old regular like you.
Lots of dashes and dots.
Till next time, V.
Now, the story of The Outer Worlds begin with your character being refrozen. He's been frozen for 100 years, chosen as one of the prime representatives of the human race. He gets refrozen and launched down to a planet where, due to the impact, he is capable... Why is she such a bitch?
That city was too boring for you. Estás loco, eh? Crazy, completely crazy.
Man, fuck you, dumb old hag.
Just watch out for yourself, okay? Don't do anything stupid, because I'm not going to a second funeral.
You won't, because I'm explaining what happens to him next.
Don't forget to stop by Mama Wells.
In that game, due to the impact of you like falling to the planet in like a escape capsule, after being refrozen from 100 years sleep, you are capable of slowing down time wherever you want. Which you can also do in this game. You can slow down time. So that's already makes sense that these are really the same characters. And 100 years difference, let's say the what Pan Am figured out is the only way for V to live is they're gonna freeze him for 100 years.
Long time no see.
I don't know why would that help him, but let's say it did. Maybe they froze him for later to find out.
I left all that.
For him later to find
I guess I'm just
a cure. You know?
Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave.
Yeah, I just left.
Leave and don't look back.
So if you're, you know, hungry for more RPG Let's Plays that I did with this character, then I would recommend, after you're done watching this, go and watch my The Outer Worlds Let's Play and treat it as an extension of this Let's Play. As if this is just a sequel. Because that's how I like to treat it.
Hey V, listen, I don't think I'll make it back to camp tonight.
Why is Panam all blacked out?
No choice but to sit tight and hold it out.
Why is she all blacked out and speaking to me? We left together, what the fuck?
I know this isn't the first time. You know, that we had plans. Never realized how hard being a chief would be.
Oh, it's as if
so easy from
after
outside.
that.
I'm so lucky to have you, V. You can't even begin to imagine how much it means to me. How...
Oh my god, is Panam gonna die in a fucking credit scene?
I promise.
It's pretty fucking weird, but whatever. Yeah, and... So I guess Panam, you know, probably fucking dies over the time that V is frozen.
Hey. Christ, that run we did. My heart's still pounding.
So yeah, I recommend go and watch my The Outer Worlds Let's Play. And treat it like a sequel to this game. That, like I do, because that's a thing I really like to do. A lot of other Let's Players, when they play an RPG where you can make a character, they just make like the most random fucking garbage looking character. And the thing is, it's like, what, funny? At the beginning, it might be funny to see your fucking abomination of a character in a cutscene, right? But then it, like, later it just gets old because you've seen that character throughout this fucking Let's Play all the time, and the character just doesn't look funny anymore, it looks fucking shitty. That's what I like to do. I like to actually make good looking characters instead of like dumb ones. And I also like to make one character, instead of coming up with like different characters for each Let's Play, I just make the same one, and I like to somehow connect those Let's Plays as if they're the same game.
I wanted to... Oh, voicemail. Why not?
Now, I haven't done a Let's Play on Far Cry 5 yet.
Pass the message along to Johnny.
Well, I can't.
2 messages, actually.
I'm not anymore,
One,
sorry.
that he's an arrogant, egotistical son of a bitch. And second, that it was nice to talk to him again.
I haven't done a Far Cry 5 Let's Play yet,
Take care of
but
yourself. Okay?
in that game I like to think that Far Cry 5 is a prequel to this game. You know, it like shows the early days of Jimmy Bob, when he's just like a police officer in the fucking Hope County. One of the endings to Far Cry 5 is with a nuke going off, which could somehow be canon to this story, since there was a war.
Oh, fuck's sake. Voicemail again. Do you
I'm sorry,
ever
Carrie.
answer the phone? Like ever? Seriously. I can get through to data term customer service faster than you.
Yeah, I kinda fucked Gary over, I feel bad about that.
Oh, yeah. You know that Us Cracks agent called me and asked if I would go on tour with them. At first I was like, over my dead fucking body. But then I thought, hey, wait. I could actually be fun. So, who knows? Well, there's the latest gossip for you, if you care. Call me back when you can, okay? Peace out.
Subtitles and bye. Another game where... Now you might be thinking where the fuck I got the idea for Jimmy Bob. I was playing Titanfall 2, and in that game you play as this like commando guy, whatever, from the future. And there's a level where there's like a bunch of robots.
So, here's the thing.
Oh, I haven't seen River in a long time.
Busted a shop selling illegal iron. Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters. Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground. But then I thought, maybe there's a better way to use all this stuff for a good cause. I still remember what you did for us. For me and Randy.
Oh, that's nice of you.
The city needs more people like you. I'm gonna make sure they're equipped. This one's on me, V. See you around.
So I'm somehow fucking managed to be the reason that police is better equipped in Night City now. Well, that's might be a good thing, or probably won't be. Now the police in this city is pretty corrupt. Yeah, and there's a level in that game where there's robots. Oh my god.
They wrote to say a death poem.
Takamura.
It contained their final thoughts.
Wait, is he about to kill himself?
About death. I have read many of them of late. Some are truly works of beauty. Yet, I am not a samurai. So I bid you farewell with simple words. Rot in hell. Xero.
Wait, what? I saved Takamura's life. Which most people don't even know that's a possibility. And he told me to rot in hell? Was that supposed to be like a friendly, like, huh, fuck you, huh? Or did he actually hate me? Oh, Jefferson.
Hey, it's OrosZ.
Yeah, him I kinda fucked up.
I hear this. But first, you need to go somewhere no one's listening.
Well, I don't really care, I'm not in Night City anymore.
She's in on the whole thing.
Yeah, I knew that.
She keeps saying I should look after myself. Tells me to take these pills. Says they're vitamins. Got them analyzed in a lab. And they look okay. But how am I supposed to know if somebody didn't falsify the results? When you got a sec, call me, okay? Oh yeah, and don't forget to delete this message.
Yeah, and in that level you can beat the shit out of robots. And I came up with this character of like a futuristic redneck. And you know, like the stereotype that rednecks are racist, right? But this redneck isn't racist because he's from the future, so he like moved past the racism, like it doesn't matter to him anymore. What he does hate is robots.
Hey V, listen.
I don't remember the reason why he hated robots, that I kind of forgot.
I know the reading's
I think there was something about, you know, like robots taking people's jobs and shit.
Well, one thing led to another. You know what I drew? The chariot, the lovers, and the sun. Looks like you've got a good life ahead of you out in the Badlands.
Out in the space, you mean?
Be free.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, go watch my The Outer Worlds Let's Play. And they treat it like a sequel to this. Also, there's this whole Mass Effect trilogy coming, and if I'll ever make a Let's Play of Mass Effect, then I'll probably play as Jimmy Bob again. Maybe that's his full name, Jimmy Bob Shepard. I don't know, I'll think about that. It's an interesting idea. From a simple police officer in the Hobbs County to a fucking futuristic space captain. Now you might think, how the fuck does he live so long? You know, for all these adventures to happen to him. Well, here's where this story gets a little more fucked up, alright? Now you might have noticed that I'm making Jimmy Bob a character in games that are like futuristic, like Mass Effect, like I just mentioned, Titanfall, Cyberpunk, The Outer Worlds, with the exception for Far Cry 5, but Far Cry 5 is like the beginning of his story, right? Far Cry 5 takes place in what, 2017? When the game came out? Now, I have this other character that I like to use in fantasy RPGs, called Jimmy Bob, GZB. He was my character that I played as in Monster Hunter World, and also in Terraria. I played as him in Soul Calibur 6, even though I didn't do a Let's Play on that, I just did a gameplay and such. I planned on playing as him in Skyrim and Oblivion. I'm not sure how those stories connect to each other exactly, but whatever. I'll think about it. Oh, Lizzie Wizzy was played by Grimes. It's funny. And... oh, Johnny Silverhand's played by the guy who played Geralt in the original movie. From 90s or something, 2001, I don't remember. And I like to think GZB, on the other hand, is a character from San Andreas. And while Sion did my San Andreas Let's Play, you kill GZB in that one. So I like to imagine that when GZB dies in San Andreas, that's like the end of his story. Like he's this character who like had like some power that he lived for like really long, and he was in all these fantasy settings, right? Once he died, about that time, that's when Jimmy Bob was born, and the 92 is when he died. So about in 92 Jimmy Bob was born, and in 2017 he was a police officer in Hope County. That explains why he lives so long. It's like he's like the successor. Also, not to mention that their initials are JB, both these characters. And I actually did that by accident, but I thought it was a nice connection. So you see, I'm on a next level when it fucking comes to making characters in video games. It's not just I make a silly character. No, I connect the stories together with this shit, man. It's like next fucking level. I'm such a genius. But usually during credits I say what I think about the game, right? And I said anything but that. Never Fade. I honestly wish they would have played the actual Samurai Never Fade Away. So I've been listening to Samurai on my own. It's pretty fucking awesome, actually. Well, the fact that this game is not finished, lacking a lot of features that were promised, pretty glitchy, it certainly left an impact on me, and probably lots of other people. It's definitely a game I think is absolutely worth going through and experiencing. I personally think all these glitches and the fact that I beat... This was a PS4 version of the game that I played, and it wasn't that bad. They had like an occasional graphical glitch and a very rare glitch where I would actually get stuck and something would have broke. Except that one glitch I can't fucking forgive this game for, where I couldn't finish 2 quests. Meaning that I was denied the chance of getting 2 achievements, which would be pretty cool. And yeah, I think it's a amazing game, to be honest. The world is the best part of it. The world is unlike anything you ever seen in a video game before, except maybe for Deus Ex, but not really. Because it's a totally different kind of Cyberpunk. The characters are great, even though I feel like they could have been a little bit more expanded. I feel like whenever you actually get like to meet a character and you're like, hell yeah, this character is actually cool, then you're like at the end of their storyline and you just say goodbye and you never really work with them again. What I'm saying, like, maybe what they should have done is like, let's say River, for example, you help him solve a murder, and maybe he should have like a secondary quest line where you get to like, at that point you really like River, right? And you get to like hang out with him even more. That would have been cool. And this game lacks a lot of features that I thought would be in this game, that I thought were pretty obvious, like companions I thought were going to be a thing, gun car customization I thought were going to be a thing, even anything as simple as paint jobs. I hope I was thinking that this is probably gonna be in it, but wasn't. And yeah, gameplay wise I think this game's just alright. It's nothing too amazing, to be honest. Guns are okay, guns are pretty good, but I don't know, Borderlands 3 for example had way better fucking guns. I fucking love Borderlands 3 and this for its gameplay alone. But this game, if it gameplay alone speaking, I'd be like, it was okay. It wasn't too amazing. All this localization and shit. So yeah, I like this game. If I had to rate it, I'd give it like an 8. Not a 9, because I don't think this game is too broken to get a 9, but story, characters, and the world alone, for me, make it an 8. Gameplay, alright, gameplay would kind of make me maybe consider giving it a 7, but the world and characters and the stories were so fucking cool that I really do want to give it an 8. Even though I'm not a very professional reviewer or anything, so... Because I like a lot of shitty games, and for me graphics don't really matter, so even though this game looked really pretty, that really doesn't matter to me. I like the game's style, not the graphics and what high resolution they're in. I like the game's style. To me, games like GTA 3 still look fucking good. Even though they're blurry as fuck when you play them nowadays. I still think they're good looking because their fucking style and the world is really cool. Even though in GTA 3 it's just kind of normal life kind of style. Music's all over. This credit's gonna fucking end? Or am I really gonna have an hour-long episode just because I'm sitting through the credits? Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll definitely look forward to whatever gonna come out next from Cyberpunk. Maybe I'll even get into the tabletop games at some point. Perhaps that anime that I was hearing about is gonna happen. Oh, and if you thought I would do Let's Plays of the DLCs, I don't think so. Because I would have to buy each DLC, and it's not something I really feel like I wanna do. And who the fuck knows when these DLCs will come out. Yeah. CD Projekt Red is in a pretty shitty fucking state nowadays. After this game's launch, they were hacked. They were fucking insulted by everybody. They lost all their fucking reputation by this game alone. It's pretty fucking terrible to see that. And yeah, I hope they will somehow regain their fucking great reputation by perhaps fixing this game. But I think this game is like yeah, you could add new cool shit, but on its fucking own, this game's gameplay is just like alright. So I don't think they're gonna change it and all of a sudden make this game's gameplay amazing. They would have to like basically remake this fucking game again, like Final Fantasy XIV, Cyberpunk Realms Reborn. Little Red Zombies, what the fuck? It's like a support studio? Pixel Mafia. Cool name. Yeah, it's like a support studio. Yeah, and I don't know, I fucking love this game. I don't regret making a Let's Play on this, that's the best part. There's some games where I'm like, oh, why did I even pick on this Let's Play? Fuck, now I can't just stop midway through. No, I'm glad I went through this fucking game. Mostly because I really like expanding on the story of those characters that I was just talking about, such as Jimmy Bob. And you might find it silly that I'm doing that and laugh at it, but that's okay. It's not meant to be super serious. I'm not gonna get mad at you because you fucking make fun of my OC. Because it's not meant to be super serious, so I guess it's a good thing if you find it kind of funny that I'm putting so much fucking thought into these characters. Yeah, so after we're done with this, I was uploading this Let's Play, all these 90-something episodes, 92 I think it's, or 3, I don't know, for every day you could have relied on me to upload a Let's Play of this game, except that one day where I forgot, which I mentioned before. And yeah, after this, if you think like, oh, am I gonna finally make a Yakuza 7 Let's Play that I'm gonna upload every day? No, I don't think so. I think for a while I will not upload anything daily, just to catch up with all the other Let's Plays I have, and also get back to my old recording schedule. Oh, I've been talking for way too long now, my fucking throat hurts. One thing I can tell you is I was thinking about, perhaps next month I'll make a Team Fortress 2 continuation that I will upload every day. But that will be like, what, 9 episodes? So it's not as fucking ridiculously long. So if you ever, you know, want me to upload something daily, honestly I don't think this year there's anything that I want to get on like release day. I'm not really looking forward to any games that are coming out this year. What is there? Psychonauts 2, that maybe I would like to do. But I'm not even sure when that comes out, to be honest. I think somewhere in summer. which is a really nice release date. I definitely would have liked if this game came out on its first supposed release date, because during that time I had way more time to record this Let's Play. And I won't lie to you, while I was recording this Let's Play, I had a lot of other shit that kinda got in the way. So it was a really hard job to make compromises to like fit both the things I had to take care of, this Let's Play and the other stuff that I would rather not talk about. Not to mention how like I remember I was recording one episode and that was like a weird time period for me. That was about November, December. No, it couldn't be November because fucking this game wasn't out. So it was like late December, like before Christmas or something. I was kind of feeling all fucking sad and depressed, and you could hear how I even at the beginning of recent episodes, I'm like, how's it hanging, fellas? And like, I don't know, 20 episodes late before, well, maybe not that many. No, actually even more. Like 50 episodes before, I was like, how's it hanging, fellas? OrosZ, how's whatever. It's like I wasn't totally fucking feeling like recording it, but recently, like I was saying, I kind of wish this game wasn't over yet. Kind of wish there was still more to do. I kind of wish there was like one more week of recording this game. You know, so I could test out all these guns that I didn't get a chance, like the Crush. I never got to use the Crush. That fucking green pistol I had, I never got to use that. That SMG that I bought kinda sucked anyway, so don't feel bad about it. The Mantis Blades, I think I used them once. On like some random soldier in the last episode. 2 episodes ago. And that's like the main weapon everybody was looking forward in this game, the Mantis Blades. And I wanted to like keep them all like, oh, we're gonna get the Mantis Blades. And look what happened, I didn't even use them once. Kinda sucks. But the other weapons were way cooler. The fists were pretty sick. The missile launcher was fucking awesome. That whip was pretty shitty. Was it something else? I don't think so. Yeah, the whip was pretty fucking lame. Didn't really got the point of the whip. Oh man, all these things I talked about during this Let's Play. All these other Let's Plays that came and went while I was uploading this. A Borderlands 1 Let's Play, a Half-Life 2 Let's Play, McPixel Let's Play, Mega Man 10 Let's Play. What else? Fucking... Now there's a Yakuza 2 Let's Play. And a Psychonauts Let's Play. And this Let's Play was lasting a long fucking time. Monster Hunter World was also a long Let's Play, but Monster Hunter was like 50 episodes long, or 60. Yakuza 0 was also pretty long, it was like 60 episodes long. The problem with Yakuza 0 was that I wasn't uploading it Valve. What? No, is it just because this game came out on Steam? I guess so. Yeah, Bandai Namco. Now they are the publishers for CD Projekt Red and like outside of Europe. Or something like that. And that's why Geralt was in Soul Calibur 6. And he was also in Monster Hunter actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, and the fuck was he talking about? Yeah, I forgot. I talked about too many things. But you know what? This game took up like 100 gigabytes of space from my console, so I'm probably gonna delete it now. And install everything else I wanted to play, and I couldn't because I just had no space for it. Like Marvel's Avengers. I recorded CTR yesterday, the whole way through. I did every single race, first place, first time. First try, I meant. It's pretty easy. I pretty much obliterated that game, except one time. It was a Papu Papu race, the first one, the Papu Pyramid. That one I kind of fucked up. Because I was trying to go for the shortcuts, but I kind of screwed up. And you know what? I had to record the footage for that game in 4:3 in its original resolution. So, in a way, you're getting the original fucking experience, but, you know, the point is I could have made it look better, but then for some reason it wouldn't work with the fucking OBS turned on. I don't know what is the deal with that fucking emulator not cooperating with OBS. And then I tried to record Crash 2, and that, no matter what settings I had, would not work while OBS was on. So what I ended up doing, I was using a PCSX-E emulator, and I downloaded a PCSX emulator. I don't know what's up with these PS1 emulators all sounding the same, even though they don't seem to be the same. Now that one, unfortunately, doesn't have any fancy graphical settings that I can change, so I kinda have to play the game in its original resolution. But at least I'm able to play in 16:9. And that one doesn't lag. There's no problem with that one. Well, the only downside is that I cannot make games look better than they should, like the other one did. But what is the point of playing those games if I can't even record the footage? It's no point. It's pointless. Pointless. Can we skip this? This is too long, man. Thank you for playing. Congrats. You've completed the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077, but remember that Night City never sleeps. There's still so much to see and do. And you can continue from your last open world checkpoint where you will have a special reward waiting for you. Would you like to keep playing? Just one more gig. No, back to the menu. Also, you're lying. I did everything before I finished. Man, the first couple of episodes weren't doing as good. Man, that fucking menu. Every day I wake up and pretty much like one of the first things I do is boot up this game and this menu. And we haven't seen this menu since the episode 1, which was so long ago. And look, there's even like a cool fucking new background. Can also, nah, fuck off. So yeah, that's it. We're fucking done. I can't believe this. It's been so long. It almost feels wrong to say that we're just done. Like, no, we're not done. I'm gonna keep doing this. No, I'm not. There's nothing else to do. I did everything. So, yeah, see you fellas in the next series. Bye.